Let me see.
All right. It's the first episode of the podcast I call Talkable Topics. The host, Giovanni, and this is my co-host, my guest on the show today, my pilot episode, DJ. And then I guess I don't really know what I think what people do is they have like a soundboard. They have like a soundboard and they're like, woo, and like they clap. Shit. Yeah, they have like a silly little soundboard where they just go like.
Yeah.
Well, shoot,
I like more raw. Like I like
more like raw.
I mean that's correct. Like just sitting down and just
chatting it up. You know what I mean?
Talking about whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Just speaking your mind to somebody because I mean I always say stuff about like be comfortable with yourself, and if you don't have anybody else to talk about or talk to, then talk to yourself about stuff and get your own input. But I mean I know that it gets tiring to talk to yourself all the time.
Shit, bro.
To have to be there for yourself all the time.
I was going with my thoughts for a minute. Like I didn't really like, I don't know, I feel like I do that a lot now. Like I think a lot. Like I don't know, I don't like
Get lost in thought?
Yeah, I get lost in my thoughts. Yeah, a lot. I do that a lot. I get lost in my thoughts.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing, but at the same time it could be a bad thing. Because I mean, let's just say you start thinking of something bad, then boom, all of a sudden it just gets amplified, multiplied.
And people don't realize that like that shit, you can manifest something into happening. Like you can dead ass manifest. Like when you drown in your thoughts like that, like
you drown.
You can you can manifest shit to happen without even realizing it. Like thinking shit into existence. That shit is real. Like the mind is a powerful fucking thing. That's real shit. The mind, like bro, that shit is fucking. You can literally do anything you put your mind to, bro.
Exactly, man. And I just forgot what you just said.
Anything you put your mind to.
Yeah, anything you put your mind to. It's all about believing in yourself and having enough confidence to do that. Shit. Because confidence in yourself, boom, that's what makes the world turn around for anybody. You know what I mean? If I get up in the morning confident that I'm going to have a good day, or confident that, I don't have to dress out for anybody, or confident enough that I know I'm going to get through school today, then boom, the day's already done, and I'm just living it up in my head.
Nah, bro, for real, man.
Yeah.
Bro, people like, I don't know if I already said this before, but like people, I feel like they limit themselves. People limit themselves.
I think you did say that before.
A lot. Like they don't, like, and I know like not everybody wants the same goals as me or whatever, but like I feel like a lot of people still like, they cut themselves out of something. Like, nah, I can't do that.
They sell themselves short?
Yeah, like.
Exactly.
I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, nah. Like, you can do anything, bro.
Like, and it comes down to, did you even try?
Exactly.
Did you even try?
Did you try, bro?
Like you see something, man. I was at my house. I was at my house yesterday, and I was looking at my stairs, and I was like, I'm gonna jump to the 5th step. I was like, I'm gonna jump to the 5th step, and I did, and I was like, but it took so much to just push myself, like for some reason it took a lot to push myself to do that. And then after I did that, I was like, I'm gonna jump to the 6th step, and I failed the first time, and I fell out my stairs. But what I did, man, I got up because I was confident that I could get it, and I did. And that's I would say an accomplishment isn't the fact that you did it, but the fact that you got yourself to do it after literally looking at that and stepping away from something, then coming back to it and doing it.
I was gonna say, and notice how you failed the first time you attempted the 6th one. Notice how you failed. You saw that you failed, but you didn't count. You didn't give up. You're like, I'm afraid that shit. I can do that shit, and you did it.
Because I was confident, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I was confident.
Don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared to fall short. Don't be scared to not get or just don't be scared to fail. Like, failure happens. You learn from failure.
But I'd also say don't be scared to be scared, because whenever you are scared and then you do something, that is the real meaning of bravery. You can't be brave without being scared, but like, you can only be yourself after being confident.
Like, bro, like, when I turn on the camera and shit, you know, like, I don't know, I used to, it's weird now, because, like, it's a sort of effect of, like, I used to be like...
Spotlight effect?
Not even that. It's I used to notice, like, that I was, like, yo, on camera, and, like, I would try to, like...
Have more energy?
Yeah, like, act differently or something. But now, when, like, you know, when I'm recording or something, like, it just feels the same. Like, it's like there's nothing different. And I don't know, like, because a lot of people aren't comfortable with being on camera, and that's what I mean. Like, I wasn't, per se, like, comfortable with being on camera.
Per se? You gotta pull that out.
I don't know.
But I do know what you mean, because I feel like it kind of, I mean, I know I'm being recorded. I know this is getting recorded and everything, but I feel like it's I'm more comfortable with it now because I don't have anybody to impress. And I feel like we act differently on camera, because it's like, oh, you don't know who this is going to, you don't know who's watching this, but at the end of the day, if they're watching this far and if they're watching the video, then the audience or the video is for them and they are the audience.
Like, they're watching it,
Like, there's nobody, at the end of the day, you don't have anybody to impress, but people want to impress. And it's like, but why though? Like, do you understand that?
I mean, I do, and that's why I don't really, like, because a lot of content is like, that's what I'm saying, like, when me, Javen, and Eric, when we get this shit going, like, what our plan is to make our little group, and then we leaving it at that, because a lot of content niggas, that's how they act. Like, they do shit for the camera, they whatever, like, they act different on camera. Like, in my opinion, there shouldn't be you off camera and you on camera. Like, if I want my friends to meet me, like, I want them to be like, or not fans. And that's one thing too. I hate saying the word fans. Supporters, because I hate that shit. Supporters. My supporters come up to me and be like, I want them to be like, this is how I act on, like, this is how I act in real life, this is how I act on the camera. I don't want them to see something on camera and then, you know, like, they come to me and I act different, like
that's a no-no.
Like,
it's a no-go. For show.
You know what they say, you know, like, never meet your idols or something, like, it's the same shit.
But I feel it wasn't like never meet your heroes.
Some shit like that,
I forgot what I was gonna say. It was something. Oh no, I lost it. What? I lost it. I think it was something on the topic of, like, I was gonna say something about fans. The calling your supporters fans is, like, low-key dehumanizing them.
On God, for real.
It's just making it seem like they're just numbers in the system.
I hate that shit, bro.
Instead of actual people.
That's why I instantly corrected myself, because I hate that shit. Like, I don't got fans, I got supporters, bro. That's why I like how Corey Kenshin says the samurai and all that shit. Like, everybody got it. Like, I'm not.
Instead of hey, this is to my fans. Hello, fans.
Like, bro, what?
Like, you're not really talking to anybody. You're just talking to the camera. Literally. There's a difference between talking to people and talking to the camera.
That's so true. that is so true.
But I mean, I also focus on the fact that you said hate. I mean, like, what do you define as hate?
Hate, honestly, bro, I don't really hate too many things. I use the word hate a lot, but there's not.
You don't really mean it?
I mean, I don't really mean it, but I can tell you, I hate that. That's one thing I hate is people calling their fan, or, you know, calling their supporters fans. I hate that shit. Like, that's one thing I do hate, is that, because, like, bro, you're no different than I am, bro. Like, we're both people, we're both humans and shit. I'm not finna call you that. But I mean, hate, like, I mean, I don't really know. Like, hate, in my opinion, comes from what is it? They said hate is I don't know if you told me this, but it's like a mixture of sad and angry or some shit like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's something like that.
I ever heard of that.
But like it's like being sad and angry makes the feeling hate. Like makes you like hate something or something like that. So you know, like a lot of people, they hate each other or something. Well, that's because, you know, something had to have happened for them to like hate each other or some shit like that. And the only way you can really actually hate something is if it impacts you on an emotional level, or like if it can get you sad or angry. And if something can get you like that, if someone can tick that nerve, someone or something can do that, then as that'll make you feel that feeling hate. But I really don't hate, like,
at all.
I don't think I hate anybody, in my opinion. Hate is just such a strong word. Like, it's,
I don't think anybody even deserves hate.
Nah, for real.
That's why I don't hate anything, and I don't hate anybody, because it doesn't deserve that.
It doesn't even do anything too. Like, what does hating do?
It's literally, it's just a word. I wouldn't even say hate is a feeling, but it's just a word. And I say that you just have very strong feelings, and you just give hate the power. You give hate the power in your life by only using it whenever you have strong feelings.
Yeah.
But even if, you shouldn't even say it in the first place. I mean, like, I might be giving it power by like excluding it from everything, but I mean, it shouldn't even be included in anything in the first place.
No, man, that shit's strong, bro.
But love is also strong too.
Love is strong too, and that's like one thing that, like, I feel like is a lot like where hate comes from, is like being hurt by, like, you know, someone you love or something. In my opinion, that can cause a feeling of hate. And like I said, it stems back to that, like, that emotional level of like how you feel and shit or something like that. And that can cause you to make you think you hate something at the moment.
Yeah.
Make you think you hate something, but like, do you really, you know, hate that? Like,
do you really feel like that?
Yeah.
Or is it just an exaggeration?
In my opinion, like, you have to give energy to something else for you to hate it. You have to give energy to that, be like an effort to hate something. To, like, I will not go out of my, like, you know, like, go out of my way to think about you so hard, like, oh, bro, I just hate that dude.
Yeah, like, oh, bro, I can't believe that.
Like, like
we're being with that dude again, bro. What the heck?
That's that shit.
Enough to make you curse, enough to make you say something that you shouldn't say, and then you're gonna end up regretting it later. Like, then what's the whole point of even feeling like that?
Yeah, bro.
I told somebody this, and they got mad at me. I said that it takes more energy to hate than it does to love.
It does.
And you know, they couldn't even hear me out. I literally said that, and they were like, what are you talking about?
That shit, yeah, it's, bro, you have to go out of your way to hate somebody. Like, you have to, that's what I'm saying, you have to give that energy. And me,
to them.
Nigga, shit, bro, I'm not giving
nobody
niggas, on God.
Yeah, exactly. Nigga. Like, I feel like hating in the first place is when you care too much. When you care too much about the person. And I mean, that's why I said that, you know, I used to hate Zach. I used to hate Zach and stuff. But to really hate somebody, you would love them. Yeah. You would try to love them.
Yeah.
And I think Abraham Lincoln said it the best. I always think about his quote. It was I don't like that guy, I should go get to know him. Or I don't like that person, I should go get to know them. Yeah. Because you don't know them, and because you don't know, so you know so little about them that you're making a judgment call on who the person is. And without that judgment call, you just I think you just don't like them because you don't know much about them. I mean, there are some people that I literally just can't get along with. Can't get along with that dude Yves at all. The dude literally won't stop touching me, man.
I mean, I hate that.
But I really just don't like how he has no social cues. It doesn't seem like I told him to stop a good 3 times, and he kept like walking past me, and he would just kind of brush. He would brush me, and I was like, hey man. I'm not joking, bro. I'm not playing, bro.
Like you slapped your ass or something, or like kept trying to like touching you or something.
Yes, bro. And I was like, hey man, it was funny in the first place, but chill out, like, bro.
Shit, we're in middle school. But
bro, yeah, you know what I mean. But we're about to be seniors in high school, and you still like touching me as humor, bro. Like, stop that. It really was annoying me because I care. Because I actually care when people touch me. It just sounds so weird, but that's the whole point of it. It is weird. It is weird in my opinion when I clearly have told you to stop and you still trying to touch me.
Especially if you told him to stop.
Yeah, but I mean, after that, man, I had to sit there in my own thoughts and just tell myself, I forgive him. I forgive him for what he did.
Not gonna lie,
I forgive him, man.
Same thing, cause I know, not really the same thing, but like, today Miss Dean's class, like, I don't know if you notice this, cause I don't really like say nothing about it, but like, Miss Dean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes like she dead be pissing me off because like I'll do something that like the other two Demeyers are doing. Mm-hmm. Like I remember, like how they like the I don't know. Pretty much it was this one time where like she had Demeyer sitting next to me. She went to go talk to her friends like at the end of class, and she went over there and walked to them and started talking. Yeah. And I walked over to you. And
she said something.
So she's like, go sit down. And that's what I'm saying.
Oh, didn't she say like, oh, you're not supposed to be sitting here or something?
Yeah.
She was like, are we supposed to be sitting here?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, man.
I'm not sure. You good. But dead ass. And that was one time. But like, even again, like today, like I be talking sometimes, and I feel like when she left, that's when I actually started talking. But like before that, like she dead ass like she like walked over and she was like, we're gonna be quiet. And I don't know if you heard her whisper that to me, but I was just like, and pretty much like,
I did see you did that.
I literally said, like, bro, she dead ass said something. Oh, I thought we were gonna be quiet. Literally
oh my god, bro! I was confused. I was like, I thought she was kidding. I thought she was kidding, but she wasn't.
Bro, I literally looked at them in my eyes 5 seconds later. I literally looked at them 5 seconds later.
Oh my god, bro!
That's what I'm saying.
She literally stood outside for like 20 minutes or like 30. She stood outside the whole time.
When she came back in, she said something. Or no, she didn't come back in. She did that little peek through or some shit, and she was like, DJ, stop. Or she was like, Dejan, stop talking. Or something.
Right, she did something. Yeah. I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was okay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was just like, Giovanni's my friend. I don't want him to look at them. I don't want them to look at him differently because I did some stupid shit.
Oh, what's up? What you did?
I was dead ass about to tell her like, why are you just only like saying shit about me? Like I like dead ass. Nobody else is talking. And I was gonna talk to her after class, but I'm pretty sure she was like, I don't know. I just didn't. I was gonna talk to her like, I was gonna tell her like, yeah, I just really don't appreciate that shit. But I don't know if you see it, but like I feel like she tries to kind of treat me like as if I'm dumb or something. And I don't.
Yeah.
I can understand if you don't really see that as much because like I don't see it like 100% as that. Mm-hmm. But like some things I give off. Like remember when I told you about the laptop and shit or something where like I was sitting there and I was like asking her like, is this a good spot to sit? And she was just looking at me and she said, what do you think? And I was just like, I'm asking you, like. And then she just didn't say nothing.
She just be giving sass to them dudes, bro. Yeah. I think that's like at the end of the day, she's just giving sass.
I don't know, and yeah, like I can take a little, whatever.
You take a little here and there, but every day, it's like that's when it's like, come on, man.
Especially if I haven't even Coach McCree. I don't know if you know that, but my last I literally had him since freshman. Yeah. So I can understand that nigga. That nigga be bitching. That nigga be I'm used to that shit. Yeah, I can understand that, but like, dog, it's my first time having you, and I don't know. I just feel like a teacher like told her something or something like that, and like I don't know. That's just what I feel.
Probably
like.
Coach McCree.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because like we got into it.
She be talking to the cops. I see her talking to the cops.
I'm cool with the cops.
She probably. Yeah, no, I'm thinking that Coach McCree. Oh no, I didn't mean to say like.
No, you're good.
But I think I was trying to say that Coach McCree was probably just like telling her about telling her about you and your
Yeah.
y'all's interactions or arguments.
And it's like, you know, the same thing about Coach McCree. You know, I love that dude. Like, I have number of respect
Tough
for
love?
that dude. Yeah, it's, you know, I know, I don't understand how tough love work and shit. But there's a certain point of like, and I feel like older people, and I told, you know, Mr. Morales or Coach Morales, the tennis coach.
Yeah.
You told me like he said something to you because like you picked up a piece of trash.
All I did was pick up there was a water bottle. So I was on my way to baseball and heading to the locker room. There was a water bottle on the ground, and I saw some people walking towards it, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna go pick it up. So I just ran to the locker room because I was already late.
Yeah.
I was already late. And so boom, into the period, and you know, coming back to the locker room, and I go outside of the locker room, and it's still there, and I'm like, you kidding me? Y'all can't like I was kind of annoyed. I was like, hey man, like nobody picked this up. Everybody was having that bystander effect, and so I picked it up and I just tossed it in the trash. And he was just like, "Thank you, I really appreciate that." And I'm like, "You shouldn't have to appreciate that. You should be able to expect it. You should be able to expect that they just pick up trash." And it's so sad. I'd say it's so sad. You know, I what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that like, you like what. Cause I'm about to say like a lot, so you can say what
okay, well, all I was about to say is that nobody picks up any trash. They feel like they literally act like it's a burden to pick up a little oh my gosh, I just got done voting and I was going back to the lunch table to get my stuff. There was an Oreo and an Oreo wrapper sitting right in front of guess who? Mr. Rhodes.
That nigga didn't even pick that shit up.
He didn't even pick it up.
Yeah, that nigga.
But I don't care. I don't care if anybody does it. Honestly, I care if I just see people walk over it.
Yeah.
But I think as the years go on, I don't really care if anybody picks it up, but I care if I pick it up.
Yeah.
I care if I walk past it, am I gonna pick it up? Because at this point, I don't expect anybody to even pick up trash. I just expect myself, if I'm right in front of it, if I'm looking down on the ground and I see it, what is stopping me from picking it up?
Just pick it up. That's
exactly.
it. Make someone's job a little easier, make someone's day a little better, whatever.
Yeah, or just be the change that you want to see. Yeah. And that's something I live by. You know, I heard that quote and I was like, you know, that's actually
they taught us
right.
that, nigga.
That's right, man.
The first time I heard that quote, nigga, was 3rd grade. The golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated. You know, and that's crazy because that literally is like one of the most important things. Like, it's treating people how you want to be treated. And I don't know. I feel like
don't give what you can't take.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, like, that's, like, just sort of forgotten. Like, I feel like if I were to go to someone and ask them, like, someone at school, like, what's the golden rule? They just wouldn't know.
I feel like the only people that would know are the people we grew up with.
Yeah, or something like that.
Like, I think if you ask a senior what's the golden rule, they'd be like, bro, get on somewhere.
Yeah, bro. And that's the thing, because, you know, like, people, like, I don't know. They just amaze me, bro, because, you know, they can always, like what I was saying about Coach Morales. I was telling him, he was asking me something like, what do you think about something? And I was telling him about my opinion on adults, like, feel like they don't have to show respect and expect respect back. And I told him, I was like, yeah, like that's just what I think. And he was telling me like, yeah, that's true. And he was like, a lot of people, like a lot of adults especially, they don't show a lot of respect just because they think they're better than you or something,
or have more experience.
Yeah. And I mean, shit, nigga, everybody's only lived once. So I don't care who you are, but like,
man, them gurus. Sorry to cut you off. I was gonna say those gurus will tell you differently. They'll be like, I've seen my past lives. I've seen my lifetimes over and over again. I've been doing.
You can't do nothing about that shit.
I wouldn't say they're lost causes. I feel I feel like they found their purpose, or not even a purpose. They've just found something.
I don't even know what a guru is, man.
Guru is just like a master meditator.
Oh, okay.
But on the topic of that, off topic, but going on topic, purposes, something that I've noticed is people will only accept their purpose as what they think that they deserve. And at the end of the day, I don't think anybody even has a purpose in life. Like you're not gonna your purpose isn't to be a guitarist, or your purpose isn't anything. Well, not to sound disrespectful. I mean, but it's like, shit, nigga, your purpose is just to live. Nigga,
let me tell you something,
live
bro.
Your life.
On that tombstone, it's gonna say your name, last name, year, beloved, whatever, and then that's it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna say you did this, you did that. Well, maybe if like a veteran or something, I can see that. But I'm saying, like, it will just say your name.
It'll just say the most basic parts.
You see what them niggas get, them niggas just have crosses on it. Like, that cross, like, thing where it's like that the graveyard is just full of crosses, and like for you to work there, you have to remember everybody and how they died and when they died.
Yeah, in the Civil War. Yeah, bro, too many people died in the Civil War. Yeah. Some people didn't even know who died. There were people that they were just teenagers that went into that war and just died.
They didn't even know what they was fighting for, bro.
They didn't even know, man.
Nigga, why you think I'm free? A lot of people think Abraham Lincoln was like, he freed the slaves. The nigga only freed the slaves because he wanted us to fight in the war. Like, that's the real reason.
And vote.
And vote, literally, nigga. And that's the real reason why, like, he freed the slaves, nigga.
I think that's so sad. The idea that everything has, like, the idea that everybody has second motive. Oh, you good. The idea that everybody has second motives or alternate intentions.
Yeah.
Dang.